with the baby. When this baby was planned, y'all agreed to have this baby, y'all made this baby, y'all lived together, everything. So you're telling him like, no, I'm already 3 months, I didn't heard the baby heartbeat, this, that, and the third. I'm attached to my baby, I'm keeping my baby. So he's like, okay, you keeping your baby? I will leave. He left.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to All Things Jenny. I'm Jenny. So go ahead and watch this video and then we'll talk about it a bit at the very end.
All right, say you're 21 years old, you're 7 months pregnant by your high school sweetheart that you've been together with since you were in 10th grade. He's 2 years older than you. So you're 21 and 23 years old. Within like 3 months of your pregnancy, he just says he doesn't want the baby. When this baby was planned, y'all agreed to have this baby, y'all made this baby, y'all lived together, everything. So you're telling him like, no, I'm already 3 months, I didn't heard the baby heartbeat, this, that, and the third. I'm attached to my baby, I'm keeping my baby. So he's like, okay, you keeping your baby? I will leave. He left you the apartment, right? Fast forward 4 months, now you're 7 months pregnant. Your baby daddy randomly just shows up at the apartment. You get home from work one day and he in the kitchen making some food. You're not thinking nothing of it, but you ask him like, where you been, blah, blah, blah. You really don't even care where you been because it's just like you happy to finally see your baby father and your first love. So the day goes on, y'all all find in D&D, everything's smooth. You cook dinner, y'all watch TV together, y'all end up falling asleep. You wake up in the middle of the night to go pee. You see his phone sitting on the nightstand next to you. So what do? You grab it. You grab his phone thinking like, okay, I'm going to hurry up, go through it, put it back. So you change your case on you put your case on his phone and put his case on your phone and plug it back in so he would think that his phone is still right there if he was to wake up. You go into the bathroom and you pee and you lock the door, you turn on the water and you start going through his phone. You put in the code to his birthday and you start going through the phone. So you're going through the phone, you see messages from girls, you're not really worried about it. Like you don't, like it's not really nothing too serious. Like they just talk and chat and you get what I'm saying? It's nothing that's like sexual in nature. So you start screenshotting all the messages, sending them to yourself and then deleting the messages. Then you come up on a group chat that says bang bros until you go back 5 months prior. You start seeing my shit came back positive. So you like, what came back positive? Everybody else, mine's not positive, mine's not positive. Two of the other boys in there say mine's is positive. So you read up a little more. You find out that your baby daddy and his 4 homeboys that you've been knowing since you were in 10th grade has been sleeping amongst each other and they have HIV. And that is the reason why your baby daddy does not want your baby anymore. So you start throwing up all over the bathroom, screaming, crying. The baby daddy busts in the bathroom, says, what's going on? What's the problem? What's wrong? Are you okay? He looks and he sees his phone in your hand and he breaks your fucking jaw. So you pass out and you wake up a few hours later or a little bit later. Your baby daddy is nowhere to be found and your house is completely trashed. All your baby stuff is cut up. Everything is trashed. It's bad. And now you're almost 8 months pregnant, worried about if you have HIV, worried about if your baby has HIV, and you really have nobody to go to because this man that moved you away from your family messed up all the ties you have with your family. That's the case of my old classmate, Armani. She wanted me to get on here and shed some light on her story and some awareness. If you are a male who is in that type of stuff, you need to let it be known. You don't just be out here sleeping with anybody and then turn around and go sleep with your girlfriend. I really don't like down low men. And I wouldn't say I don't like gay men because I love them. I do not like down low men. And I honestly don't like gay men who mess with down low men because it's like, you get what I'm saying? But everybody send prayers out to Armani and I'll probably try to get.
It's a very real story that happened to a real person. So you have to be careful out here because people are not honest and they will play in your face, lie to your face, and then do stuff like this. So, as someone who grew up in a family where I do have people who are gay and or lesbian in the family, I'm very familiar with it. But the only thing that I do not respect is a man who is a DL and then try to play in your face like they're straight. I have almost respect for gay people and also bisexuals and everyone who is basically living in their truth. You know what I mean? But if you are a DL and you're playing in people's faces and you're lying to people where things like this could possibly happen and ruin someone's life, I have no respect for you. Absolutely no respect for you at all because you don't have the balls to live in your truth and be a man because majority of the time there are usually men that do stuff like this. So if you're calling yourself a man, you should not be doing that. Because imagine you having a daughter and somebody ruined their life like that. Now, I just have to say, as far as we know, the young lady is fine and her baby is okay, but things could have went left very fast. Things could have happened very fast. You know what I mean? And her baby could have been harmed. She could have been harmed. But as far as we know, she is fine. And just so you know, we did not use her real name. The fake name was used in the video. But this is somebody's real life. This is someone's real life, real situation that she had to go through at a very, very young age. And my heart goes out to her. But please do not send any hate. Do not send any hate in the comment section to the person who is basically reporting the story or the person that the story happened to, because you never know. If you're a man, this could have been your daughter. If you're a woman, this could have been your child. You just never know. So please only send love to this young lady because she's already going through it enough. All right? She's already going through it enough. And you have to remember that anything could have happened to anybody. This could have been your child and it could have happened to you. God forbid. You know what I mean? But like I was saying, I do not have respect for anyone who could do something like that to someone knowingly and still live with yourself. Still live with yourself. How do you live with yourself? How do you sleep at night? Imagine doing that to a person and then going about your life and having children and looking in your children's eyes every single day and be okay with that. That is completely terrible. And now that she's having a baby for you, how are you going to live with yourself knowing that you could have taken your baby out of this world? When the baby is old enough, you're going to come and play the perfect dad, and try to be the perfect friend to her, because I hope they never, ever, ever end up together ever again, because clearly they don't like each other. You know what I mean? He likes men and she likes men, so they like two different group of people. Anyways, yeah, how are you going to look at her in the face a couple years from now? Because now you're stuck together because you're having a kid. If the child, get born and all that, hopefully. But now that you have to be co-parenting with each other, how are you going to live your life? How are you going to actually look into this person's eyes and be okay with what you did to her, possibly could have done to her? Huh? And now that the story is out and it's not right, it is not right to out someone until they're ready, because they're already having it hard enough, right? They're already having it hard enough. But I do believe that it is your responsibility to tell the person that you are intimate with the truth about what it is. It is your responsibility. That, for example, if I was a lesbian, right, and I'm dating a man, I would feel that it's my responsibility to tell him that, hey, I also am interested in the women, just in case, he catch me looking at a girl a certain way. You know what I mean? And it's not because I owe it to him, but well, I think I do. Yeah, you definitely owe it to that person. I think it's you definitely owe it to the person. Now, people might say, well, it's not the same. It's true, it's not the same. But maybe the person is a very Christian person and they're not into all of that. They're not into women who like women. You know what I mean? So it's kind of unfair for you to not put it out on the table when you're dating someone. I think people are just too selfish, and especially when it comes to stuff like this is like life or death. I think you have to be honest. You have to be honest, especially when you are a DL man. You don't know what you're picking up from the person that you were intimate with before you come and be intimate with the woman that you're with. You don't know. You have to be completely honest, because it's just not fair. It's not fair at all. Life, it's horrible, and my heart goes out to this young lady. I feel so bad for her, because I cannot imagine at that age something like that could have happened to ruin your life. And although, like, you having that is not going to ruin your life completely, you can still live your life fully, but now you have to be very careful. It's just not the same anymore. So yeah, my heart does go out to her, and I'm so happy that, as far as we know, she is fine and the baby is fine. But she could have been left. She could have went left quick, 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 quick. Anyways, guys, do not leave any hate in the comment section below. This video is for educational purposes only. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.